So, how are all of my beautiful friends doing today? Did everybody have an amazing weekend? I really didn't do too much, but I did put up my Christmas tree. I was so surprised by myself. I can't believe that I got it done. So, that is all done. That is one less thing I have to worry about. Let me know if you guys have put your tree up yet. Okay, so today is actually just going to be a very laid back video. I just happened to be out shopping. If you remember in one of my videos, I asked about drugstore palettes and somebody told me about some. So I ran out literally the next day after work and went and got those. But I did go over to Five Below too, and I haven't been there in so long. And I can't believe how many cute things they had out for the holiday. And it just has changed so much since the last time I've been there. I don't know why I stopped going because I really had found some treasures there before. So, and that's what I'm hoping I found this time. So I actually found this palette and then I found this here. It's called the Flawless Complexion a Stick. So I thought we would try these out and just see, what the formula is. Now, they're both from Smoke and Mirrors and I actually had a palette from Smoke and Mirrors before and I really did enjoy it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope that sounds interesting. If so, please continue watching because we're about to get into all that right now. So who's hosting a Thanksgiving this year? I'm not. I am actually relieved. I haven't hosted one actually. I think it was before COVID. That was last time I hosted Thanksgiving. Let me know if you're hosting. I would love to hear that because I do not miss those days. It was very stressful. I am not good under pressure. Like I mentioned in the last video, I mean, I'm just like chaos, I'm stressing, screaming, banging, poor Daryl, he's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So no, I am not a calm person when it comes to large parties. So yeah, I had no business hosting them, but I kind of miss it, but yeah, not really. Let me know though. I would love to hear what you guys have planned. Okay, so the palette that I picked up was this here. Again, it's by Smoke and Mirrors. $5, you guys, $5. And it's talc free. There's 36, it says 36 piece eyeshadow a palette. And wait till you see this. Can you even stand it? $5. Now, the only thing I really don't foresee me using are these really chunky glitters. But you just never know. Maybe I might try a few. Now, this one looks super chunky, so I don't know. I don't think I will, but you just never know. You never know. The reason why I always get a little nervous about chunky glitters is I saw somebody over on, where, actually a girl that I follow, and she got a big chunk stuck in her eye, and it I would have scratched her cornea. So it was pretty bad. So that's why I get a little nervous with chunky glitters. But these ones here don't look too bad and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really hoping this formula is good. Like I said, I have tried Smoke and Mirrors before and it was actually a pretty nice palette. And these sticks, so they have like a brighten. So this is like to conceal redness. There's a bronzer, highlighter, all sorts of stuff going on in here. So I picked this up as well. I didn't go crazy because I just want to see how this formula is, and then if it's nice, I might go back. And so many cute gifts that you could get from, for people there, people at work, if you just want to get like a little inexpensive gift for, a worker, somebody you work with, a friend. And yeah, so I am going to go back for sure, especially if this formula is decent. So let's get us started. Here I go with my rambling again, but yeah, that's just how I am. I can't change my craziness. So I'm just going to apply my favorite eyeshadow primer. And everything that I will be using will be in the description box below. As always, they are affiliate links, most of them. These won't be, but most of them are. And I truly, truly appreciate it if you guys do use those links. Nothing changes for you. The price doesn't change. It doesn't get more expensive. I just get a very small commission, but it does add up. And it really does help me purchase future products for the channel. So you guys won't even believe this. If you remember, not too long ago, I don't even think it's been a couple months, I was sick. Well, I'm sick again. Can you believe it? I kind of, expected it a little bit, when I travel, you're in that tube just full of germs, and I'm sure that's where I got it because now I got a cold, so I'm going to be fighting this cough again. I had to take like a decongestion. I think that's decongestion. I swear, me and my pronouncing words because I'm really congested. So if I sound weird, that is why, and hopefully I don't get on a coughing hitch. I'm telling you, I've just gotten everything this year. And the thing is, before I left, I took tons of vitamin C. Well, I always take vitamin C, and I started zinc because I heard that's supposed to help. But I do have autoimmune disease, so I'm sure that plays a huge part. But anyway, yeah, I'm sick again. Okay, there's so many different ways we can go here, so I don't even know what I'm going to do. I probably really should have examined this palette. I kind of think I want to mix a neutral with some pop of color. So I'm thinking I want to start with this shade right here, and that is called Club. So let's try starting there, and let's see what we can come up with. And so far, the pigment is pretty decent. Like I said, I mean, I literally just tapped it because I was so nervous. I don't know what the formula is going to be. Now, I will say what it looks like in the palette and how it's coming off on the eye is a little different. This looks like a little bit more peach or orange undertone, where in the palette it looked, I don't know, it just looked very more like brown. I could be wrong. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me, but let's just keep working. And hopefully my lighting, you guys, I don't know what's going on with my lighting. And never used to do that, but I feel like all of a sudden I will look up and I'm either too bright or too dark. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, that blended out really easy and smooth. I don't see any patchiness whatsoever at this point. So that's all I really gotta do there. That's the only thing when I get these kind of palettes that it can just be very intimidating because there's so many different choices. So I think what I'm going to do is just go over it. Like I said, I just want to add like a bunch of colors. So let's try doing that. I hope that's not a mistake because it's more like in the pink family. But let's just see what that does. So I'm just going to be very delicate and go right above that like peach undertone. This is just going to create like a little different contrast. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this really light shade here, and that is called Flirty. So let's do that and put that right at the brow bone. Oh, that's nice and pigmented. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so let's deepen up this outer corner. And I kind of just want, oh gosh, I kind of want to go into this teal. Let's do it. Like I said, it's makeup. We can always remove it. And that shade is called Fierce. So let's go into that. I have been seeing so many beautiful blue looks lately, and I think that's going to be a big hit this winter. And blue is always beautiful for the winter time, if you ask me. It just goes with the theme. So I'm going to try a blue look at some point because it just looks so beautiful on everybody else. Now, I have done a blue look in the past, and I took some heat on that because I really messed it up. And I remember this girl, she was like, well, why didn't you just start over? I'm like, oh gosh, it was pretty nasty. So yeah, I'm a little intimidated and nervous to do another blue look, but you know what? It is what it is. If it's too bad, I just won't post the video. So I kind of want to get rid of this orange shade. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go into this shade right here. And this is called Cork. And let's try that. And let's just see if we can change that. Yeah, I'm just not liking the orange with this teal. Let's just see if we can tone it down a touch. No, that one definitely has like more of a brown undertone. So I'm liking how that is looking here. Okay, so that looks fun so far. Let's go into a few of these shimmers. There's really not a shimmer, so I'm just going to grab these ones that kind of look like shimmers, but again, I feel like they're more satin finishes. So Let's see that one. Ooh, that one's pretty. I just grabbed too much. Now that one has a bunch of different shifts to it. Ooh, these are really, look at how pigmented these are, you guys. I can't believe it. The only one that was kind of fell flat was that teal one. Let's see if we can build it up. Look at that. That is really impressive. This one here definitely has a gold, pink, silver shift. I'm hoping you guys are picking that up on camera. Wow. Now, if they apply to the eye the same, that's going to be a super impressive. So let's see what we want to do here. Oh, here's another shimmer too, you guys. There's actually two more. Let me just swatch these ones. There's a purple one, and let's see what this one is. Ooh, that's like a rose color there. And that is the purple. Again, now the purple's going a little, again, if you build them up, they're absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm super impressed. Again, $5. Okay, now there is another, like, I guess, satin finish here. So it's this one here. So let's go in, since I'm going in the teal section, and I think I'm going to use this here, an old school little sponge, and this one is called Go, what does that say? Go Girl. And I'm literally going to place this on this outer corner just to really deepen this up, and let's see what that does. Yeah, you know what? It's okay. It's not out of this world. Let's try it with my finger, you guys, and see if that works. I might have to get all new lights or a new phone or something, because do you see how that happens? It's every time I get close, it really turns a different color here. Or if I put my finger in front, I don't know what's going on. It's making me nervous. Okay, there's no mirror in there. Oh boy, this is going to be a video. Okay, so far, that is what that's looking like. Okay, let's go into something a little different too. Let's brighten it up just a little bit. Let's go into, let's see, let's go into this shade here. But I'm just going to place that right here and kind of sweep that into that other teal. That other teal. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so pretty. I don't know if it's going to work with the time of the year, but we're just going to keep playing and hope for the best here. Okay, so let's go into, I liked this shade as well. This is called a Magic. So let's grab a little bit on the pinky, and I'm going to place that in this inner corner here and just kind of sweep that up right in that crease. And then what I'm doing is just always going back over and just kind of smoothing things out here. Okay, I kind of want to try one of these chunky glitters. So I am going to use a glitter glue for sure and just place a little bit. And I'm using my One by NYX. And I'm just going to tap that all along my lid. I want to use one of these chunky glitters. So, that's where I'm going to run into a problem here. There's so many beautiful ones. Like, I love this one. I love this one. I love these. But with this look, let's go with this one up here. And this one is called Prom. So, let's just tap that. Now, that is more gold for sure. But what I'm going to do is just tap that all along, and it kind of covered everything completely because it is super, super pigmented. So what I'm going to do is just grab like a little spoolie here, and there's a piece of hair on there, and just kind of calm that down. I find that that really just helps a lot. Just take like a nice clean spoolie with no hair and just flick off what you don't want. What I'll do is the other eye, I'm going to try to work with my lighting here, you guys, and see what's going on. And I'll come back and we'll move on with this here. Okay, I did want to come back on really quick and let you know that that glitter is not super chunky at all. I'm not feeling nervous with it by my eye or anything like that. And again, I would really highly suggest use glitter glue for sure. But it doesn't feel super coarse or scratchy, so that is good. And I also do want you to be aware that the teal had some fallout, but honestly, teal, I don't, I did kind of expect that to happen. So, and it's $5, so not bad. So that's where we are, you guys. It's really a really decent palette. Okay, so let's do a few things really quick. I'm going to go back to the eyes, of course, in just a minute. But right now, I do kind of want to go into this here and see what this is all about. So again, this one, it says it's Brighten. This one is the redness corrector. So that's Brighten Redness Corrector. That does say bronzer, highlight. And this one, it just says Pearl Shimmer. So I don't know what that would be. And Rose Glow. So that looks like the Rose Glow would brighten. Not sure about that pearl thing. So let's go into this. And it has a brush. Again, a $5. So I really don't have any redness, I don't think. So unfortunately, we may not be able to determine. Maybe like right around here, I could put that greens. Let's see if it does cover right here where it is just slightly red. Now it's very faint. There's a little bit of redness right here. So I think that's all I need with that. And then on the other side, that is a Brighten. So that is like an orange. So I'm just going to look at this gal here and just see what she's doing. So maybe through like here, we can maybe brighten that up, and maybe just right here on the inner corner here of my, they just seem very light. I'm not getting tons of pigment. Let's go back into this green and just do around the nose. And let's highlight the chin area here. And just like that. Okay, I think that's going to be good. They're very soft. I will say that. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're just going to play around and see what they do. I love doing this. I love getting these kind of products and just seeing if they work. Okay, yeah, there's not, I think you just have to use a lot of product to get any kind of color payoff. But I do love how creamy they are. And I'm just going to go around my nose. So I'm basically going to be underpainting today. And just place a little bit here. Okay, so the highlight, maybe, let's see what that is. Oh, that is going maybe right here. Like to really brighten the inner corner. I use that other shade, the peach one, just right here, just to conceal any darkness I have. So let's try that, and maybe just put a little bit here, just to always keep that area light. I will say it's fun just drawing all over my face. That is for sure. Okay, and the rose, I think did I already use the rose one? Or was that the Brighten? Those kind of look, oh gosh, I'm getting very confused. Okay, so now I'm going to go into, this one is called a Pearl Shimmer. So I'm just going to place that right at the nose here. I think it is a little bit of shimmery, but that's okay. And let's place a little bit on the high cheekbone where I would place any kind of highlighter, and just like that. So, do I look like the girl here? So, okay, let's blend this all out. And this is the cute little brush that it comes with. So, and just see if it kind of just all disappears. Let's do this and through the T-zone here. Now, some shades, it looks like they are a little bit more pigmented and brighter than the others, if you guys are noticing. And I'm just going to do here, maybe just do all the light shades first, and then go back into the deeper shades. But so far, they really are blending out pretty good. And let's see if that did conceal the redness. Yeah, it really did. And I think if you used it under foundation, which you would anyway, it would be fine. Okay, I think I'm actually going to go into this brush here just to blend out this contour or bronzer. Okay, I'm really liking how that just kind of, do you see how that kind of sunk that in? I'm really hoping that that shows through my foundation. Not too shabby whatsoever. Yeah, you guys, the only one that I'm really, I don't know, and it's still too early to tell, but the bronzer, maybe if it was a different shade, I might like it more, but honestly, so far, so good. I'm going to keep everything out just in case I have to go back into it. Okay, so the foundation that I brought down is this here by, it's the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and I think this is in the shade Light Medium. So let's go over all of this and just see, if it's going to cover it up completely. And I'm not going to go crazy because I'm liking what I'm seeing, how everything looks right now. So yeah, I'm just going to do a very light layer of foundation here. So I'm just going to grab my foundation brush and let's see if everything just disappears or what happens. Oh my word, what did I do here? Oh boy, it was running into my eyebrow. So half of my eyebrow might be missing here in about 2 seconds. Okay, so I am seeing the bronzer peeking through. It's going to be interesting, and I'll definitely let you guys know either here or in the description box if having that formula under this formula, because I know that this is pretty long wearing the hydrator, but if it starts like slipping, I will definitely let you guys know, if that made a difference with having this under here, because I don't know how this is going to play with foundation. So I will definitely let you guys know. So I'm just placing a little bit of that tinted hydrator on my sponge. And I'm going to place that. I'm going to use that as my concealer. You guys, my voice keeps cracking. I don't know if you're catching it, but it's driving me crazy. It keeps going in and out. I hope I wake up with the voice tomorrow. I'm starting to sound like Peter Brady, just like the last time. It's starting to like crack, I'm like, oh boy, I hope I can make it for the rest of this video. You guys, I'm really, impressed with this. I am not mad whatsoever. Again, like I'm saying, the bronzer just seems a little faint, but let's take it now and let's go over the foundation and see, see, did you guys get, I'm sounding like I'm singing here. I'm just really fighting this voice here. So let's see what it does over foundation and see if it does, lift it or anything like that. And if we're going to get that color payoff that I'm needing and wanting. Okay, so far it does give me, why is it doing that when I say me? I am me. Anyway, oh gosh, at least, hopefully you guys are laughing with me. Okay, yeah, that definitely created some more color. I definitely needed something. So let me see if it did lift it though. It doesn't seem to have lifted the foundation. You guys, what is going on around here? This is almost bad when this happens because I'm like, why do we spend so much money on makeup? Oh boy. Okay, so that is that with all that. Okay, so what I did bring down though, because I haven't tried this in so long, I totally forgot I had it. It's the e.l.f. and it's the Halo Glow. I am so excited that I found this in one of my drawers. I'm like, I knew I had it at one point. Now the only problem with this sometimes is, ooh, That's probably why it was in a drawer. It is a super dark. Oh my gosh. What is this? I didn't know it had different shades. This is a medium. Oh boy, this could be interesting. You know what I can do though? I actually have this one too. It's like a pink. So it looks like that. Okay, so I'm going into the pink one. I'm going to tap it off because that dark one is going to be way too dark. And then I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that. And let's see what happens. Hopefully this isn't going to be a complete nightmare. No, I think that worked. Mixing the two was, I think, a good idea. And then let's see if I do need to set my under eyes using all those products. Yeah, just slightly. So what I think I'm going to do is go into the pink powder from e.l.f. Really tap that out and just set very lightly under the eyes and just kind of brighten that area up. Okay, so I just applied some black eyeliner, and what I used was this one here by Revant. I absolutely love these, and the only reason why I didn't apply it on camera is because it's not really affordable, so, but I absolutely love these. These are so long wearing and just so easy for me to work with, so that's why I used that. Okay, so for blush, what I think I'm going to use is this one here by ColourPop. I think that will go really well with this look, and it's called Claim It. I love this formula. It's super smoothing on mature skin, especially mine. It just, I don't know, it just really smooths my skin out. So I absolutely love the shade. I love the formula. I always said I was going to go back and get more. Just never did. But look at that. Yeah, I think that goes really well with this look. Yeah, it just kind of toned everything down. So I'm just going to bring it a little bit closer. I've been doing that lately, especially with winter around the corner. I don't know, it just kind of gives it that little wintry look. So kind of like if you're running outside in the cold and it kind of hits your cheeks and makes them a little pink. So that's what I've been doing lately. Okay, so let's head back into this palette and do something with the under eye. I think what I want to do is go into this deep chocolate shade right here. And I'm just going to place that on this outer corner. That's a beautiful chocolate shade. I really like that. That is really pretty. It has like a little red of an undertone. I hope that this video is not just a trash with this lighting. I'm gonna have to really look into this. Okay, let's go into this shade right here. It's kind of like a satin finish, so let's see what that does. And ooh, that is super pigmented. And that was more, I think, like of the rose gold. So that is really pretty. And I'm just going to put it like towards the center of my eye and move it towards the inner corner. And then for my inner corner, I think I'm just going to use this really bright, beautiful shade here. Again, that is Magic. I did use that on the upper lid. And just place that on the inner corners here. Yeah, that is really nice and beautiful and bright. Okay, you guys, I am really liking how everything is looking. I am so impressed with that palette, and I'm even impressed with this little kit here. I like how it did brighten my inner corner. My T-zone looks nice and bright. Yeah, I mean, all I spent was $10. That is just so impressive. I am just blown away right now. Okay, so for my lashes, I already curled them, and what I'm going to be using is this Firework by Maybelline. I do love this mascara. It is so nice. Now, the other thing that might be a problem for some people is the wand. Do you see how flexible that is? It reminds me of that other Maybelline one that they have. Gosh, what is that called? I can't think of it right now, but I'll place it here. But that one's also very bendy, but I loved that one too. Sky High. That is the name of the mascara. That's what it kind of reminds me of, the wand. So that's just a few strokes here. Isn't that beautiful how it really does make your lashes look fireworky. You know, they're really separated and just really gives them volume and a lot of length. So what I'll do is my usual. I'm going to go off and do 2 coats of the mascara. I'll come back, and then all we have to do is the lipstick. Okay, so that's 2 coats of that mascara. Isn't that pretty darn impressive? I absolutely love that mascara, so I can see myself using this quite a bit this month. Okay, so I do have some new lipsticks, and I actually got it from over you know where, and these are called the Teddy Tint, and that's the only place that I've seen these by Maybelline. If you have seen them in the stores, let me know. I have not yet. And I looked on Amazon and I didn't see them. So anyway, they're supposed to be super long wearing. They're supposed to tint your lips. So after you eat, you're supposed to have like the tint left behind. And I got 2 shades, and I don't know, probably this shade would go the best with this. But let's swatch both of them. This one is called Knee High. So this is a really pretty... Ooh, that is really pretty. It's like a mauve. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know. Maybe that would go with this one. And this one here is, I can't see anything. This one is called a Skinny Dip. So let's see what this shade is. Yeah, this looks more of a nude. So I think this is going to go better with my cheek color that I have on and all that. But first I am going to line my lips, and what I'm going to use is this one. I've just been using this nonstop. Again, this is by Maybelline. It's their Lifter lip liner, and this is the shade on it. So let's just line the lip. And these are so creamy and easy to use. Oh, such a beautiful shade. Okay, so let's go into this new lip product here. Again, it's called Teddy Tints. And again, this is a Skinny Dip. So let's see. This is the wand here. And, I feel like I have to go back in. Okay, there we go. I just didn't have enough product. It feels very creamy, which I wasn't expecting. Because usually with something like that, like a long-lasting product is super dry. You know that feeling, unless it's going to dry down and be super uncomfortable. That's a really pretty shade. Oh my goodness. So let's see what happens. I'm just going to let this dry down for a second. But again, those are the 2 beautiful shades there. Okay, really quick too, while this is drying down, so we can just see how transfer proof that is a couple things. It was brought to my attention on my last video that a lot of you are not getting notifications that I posted a video. So what I suggest is to actually go and maybe unsubscribe and then resubscribe to me, and also with the notifications, you know, unnotify and then notify. Maybe that will just kind of, I don't know, trigger something, but that's not good if you guys are not getting notified whatsoever. And then I was thinking, oh, my hair is a mess. I was thinking with this palette, if you guys don't want to see this in action again, what I'm going to do is do more looks, because I'm really impressed right now. Follow me over on Instagram, and I'll post different looks that I do with this palette. And maybe in the community post, I can also post a picture there. And that way you can see it. But if you're not getting notifications, you're not going to see that. Okay, so let's see. It still feels like a little wet, but let's see. Yeah, it's still transferring, but I can feel that it's drying down, but again, it's not super uncomfortable. So I think you guys know how I feel about these 2 things that I got from Five Below. I am just really blown away and impressed. So that's really the only 2 new things that I got, and these lip products. So what I will do is let you guys know for sure, again, around here or in the description box, how well it stayed on. But I can tell that it is drying down, but we don't have all day. So I will definitely let you guys know, if it does become really transfer proof once it dries down. All right, you guys, that's the end of today's video. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to me. If you've been here for a while and feel like you're not seeing any notifications or anything like that, have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I don't think I'm going to post on Thanksgiving, which is Thursday, my normal day to post. I think we all should just spend it with our families. And then the next day is Black Friday, so you probably all will be shopping. So I don't know if this will be the last video before December, or if I might post something like on Saturday or something like that. But at any rate, have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I can't wait to hear all about what you guys did. Let me know in the comments what you have planned. I can't wait to read them. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much, and until next time.